Hi boys and girls, welcome to math. This week in math we're learning about subtraction, and today we're going to read this book called 10 Happy Hens. And we're also going to figure out the problems as we read. This book doesn't tell us the answer to some of the math problems that it gives. It has us figure them out. So I'd like you to go ahead and pause the video and get a blank piece of paper and something to write with, a pencil, crayon, or marker. So go ahead and get a piece of paper and something to write with, and you can pause the video when you have that. All right, boys and girls, hopefully you have your paper and something to write with. We're going to go ahead and read, and we're going to pause as we read the book, during the reading time, to work the problems. Now I have a whiteboard here, as you see, and I'm going to work them there, and you're going to work the problems. We're going to write them out on our piece of paper. So you're going to write what I write there on the paper. So this book, again, is called 10 Happy Hens. Let's read. 10 happy hens go out and play, but they must be home by the end of the day. And there they are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 happy hens were waiting by the gate. Okay, so they're there. Some of them are wearing some pirate hats. Looks like they're having a little pirate adventure, and they're having a lot of fun. Then two, this is at the bottom, two ran out, the two left. Then there were, now right here is where we're going to figure out the problem, okay? So we're going to write an equation, write a subtraction equation. So I'm going to go ahead and flip to my whiteboard. You can go ahead and grab your piece of paper, and we're going to go ahead and write this out. So you can write what I write here. I'm going to use black, and I'm going to use mid-grade there. Okay, so we started with 10, right? 10, whoops. Boy, that's crooked, isn't it? Let me try that again. Here we go. Straight down. There we go. A little bit better. We're going to write 10. Now, how many left the pen here? There was 2, right? 2 ran out. So we're subtracting 2 from the 10. So we're putting 10, and this is a subtraction symbol. 10 minus 2. We're taking 2 out. Okay? Now, I wonder if you know what we're going to do next. I'm going to stop here. Go ahead and write the next part if you know it. And I'm going to go ahead and now write it. We're putting the equal sign. Remember, when we do an equation, one side balances with the other, just like that pen balance. And so this side is going to be the same as this side. So 10 minus 2 is what? Or is the same as what? Do you know the answer? How many would be left? If you have 10 and 2 hens run out, how many would be left there in the pen? If you said 8, you are correct. I'm going to write 8. And let's just check our work. Let's go back and count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Very good. All right, so there's our first equation that we wrote. 10 minus 2 equals 8. Let's keep going. 10 happy hens were digging by the door. 6 ran out. So it looks like they're playing a digging game now. Now this time 6 ran out. These 6 right over here. Then there were, okay, so 6 ran out. How many is left? Now let me go back to my whiteboard, and I'm going to go ahead and write down 10. We're starting with 10 again. Now 6 ran out. So we're going to put subtract 10, subtract 6, or minus 6. All right. Now, let's figure out the answer together. I'm going to put the equal sign. Now to figure out the answer, I'm going to go ahead, and I would like you to do this too on the side of your paper here. Hopefully you have room, or underneath if you don't have room. But I'm going to go ahead and draw out 10 circles. Okay? And we can figure the answer out here. Now you could also do it with your fingers. You could show 10 fingers and then put down 6 and see how many are left. But I'm going to go ahead and write these out here. Okay? Now there should be 10. Let's just count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Now we're subtracting 6. So I'm going to go ahead and represent that by crossing out 6. Go ahead and do that. Whoops. Do that as well on yours. 1. Yeah, I'll just do one line. 2 shows they're crossed out. 3, 4. Let's get that crossed out a little better, that one. 4, 5, and 6. How many are left? How many are not crossed out? That's right, that's 4. 10 minus 6 equals, is the same as 4. All right, good. Now, let's check, see if we're correct here in the book. How many's left? 1, 2, 3, 4. Good job, boys and girls. Let's keep going. 10 happy hens were eating by the tree. 7 ran out. Wow, why would you want to run away from food? But anyways, 7 ran out. Then there were, now I'm not going to show you, let me go ahead and go to the work. Now, we're starting with 10. Go ahead and write 10 again. We're always starting with 10 on these problems here in this book. And we're subtracting how many? 7. All right. So I'm going to put the equal sign. And before we find the answer, let's go ahead and do 10 circles again. 1, 2, funny looking circles, but that's okay. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, put one here, 9, and 10. All right, now we're crossing out 7. We're going to subtract 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. That one didn't get crossed out very well. Okay, so how many's left that are not crossed out? That's right, there are 3. Good job. 10 minus 7 equals 3. Let's see, there they are. The 3 are left. And they're wondering, why did their friends leave? It's time to eat. All right. 10 happy hens are safe in their coop. So the hungry fox just eats noodle soup. Look at him. He's so angry. Look at the sign. It says, coop, sweet coop. And that guy's over there looking out there at the fox. But he's got to go eat some noodle soup. All right, boys and girls. Thank you for doing some subtraction work with me. Go ahead and take a picture if you'd like and upload it. And thank you for working with me today in math.